Hello, and welcome to another update video on the DXY. I think it's time for another update because the DXY is starting to look promising. Yeah, but we are watching for, and what I talked about in the last video updates, is that 5-wave move up from the Wednesday 17th of September low that might be unfolding here. We want to see a 5-wave move up because it opens the door to a multi-year rally, and I will show you that on the larger time frame. Do I have that open? Not yet. Let's open the larger time frame because everybody I mean, I've not everybody, but I read it a lot on in articles, not only on social media, but I see it in just articles like analysis basically, that the DXY is apparently kind of meant to be breaking down, right? Or the dollar is meant to be breaking down. It's so weak. And honestly, this has played out over the last 2 to 3 years, right? And that was also our focus here. I've been tracking the dollar since 2022, pretty much since I remember when I started to cover the dollar in public, and it was at the top, right? And the idea was we go lower, and then we were looking for the B wave top. I think I was already considering the top here or something, but it formed that one more high. But essentially, it's the same pattern that played out because I wanted to see the DXY go towards the $95 area. So we are there now. We've even hit a structural macro trend line, and it's entirely possible that we're starting a larger rally from here. Now that larger rally could turn into a 5th wave to the upside if we label this as a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. This would be a large diagonal structure. I mean, it's a very, very clear diagonal pattern in the yellow scenario. I'm just very neutral between the white scenario and the yellow scenario. That will probably not become clear until we really see more of this price action to the upside, because let's be honest, in the yellow scenario, the 5th wave to the upside, it could take us higher, possibly into the $120 region. Absolutely, over several years. I mean, it would be a rally that can take some time, not be as aggressive as this 3rd wave here, but more like a 5th wave up, which might be choppy, and it would be an ABC structure, as far as I can tell. If it's the yellow count, it should be an ABC structure, right? The difficult situation in the yellow scenario is just that it's difficult to distinguish between yellow and white because, as I said, in the yellow count, it might be an ABC structure based on this as a diagonal. In the white count, it might be a B wave. B waves can even overshoot, so it will be difficult to tell the difference. But honestly, even in this B wave, we should see higher prices. The DXY has unfolded perfectly in a perfect flat correction. No, sorry, it's not a flat, it's a zigzag. We have a 5-wave move down in A. This B wave was a flat, and then the C wave down in 5 waves. Looks really good. I mean, it's done what it needed to do, and so surely can I rule out another low? No. I mean, it would actually be quite likely. I cannot rule out another low, and it would require a 5-wave move up on a local level, like the lower time frame, 5 waves up and 3 waves down to signal a low. I'm just saying we are where let's say a macro low could form. And historically, I mean, if we look at what happened historically often, like in 2021 also, the rally started sort of in, I mean, the real rally started in, let's say, September, October 21, what do we have here? Sometimes we see seasonalities. I mean, in 2024, also in September, a rally started. Not always in Q4, right? But you see it sometimes because we cover crypto as well. And quite frequently in the past when Bitcoin formed the top, that is also when then the DXY started to rally. So like, for example, in 2021, right, that was the end of the bull market in crypto, and we had a rally. And so it's just sometimes it's inversely correlated, and we're there now, like 2025 post-halving year for Bitcoin. This is where Bitcoin might form a top in Q4, maybe early next year. and the DXY is again set to another rally. So you see that inverse correlation again potentially playing out. But again, there's not a Bitcoin video. I just want to point out we are hitting a macro trend line. $95.50 is next support based on larger degree fibs. And on the smaller time frame, I now have to open it again. On the smaller time frame, you know what is important to really give us a first indication that we've really bottomed here, yeah, whether that's the yellow wave 4 or the white A wave. I need to see 5 waves up and then a 3 wave move down. 5 waves up alone aren't gonna make it. It's not gonna be enough, because what can happen is, for example, a reset is potentially this, but potentially even this larger degree 4th wave and then another low. That can happen, right? Because a 5 wave move up is helpful, but you know, it might be something like A, B, C, and then another low. So another low is possible even after 5 waves up, which is why we need to see 5 waves up. And then there will be a support area for white wave 2. And if we hold it and see a reaction there, that could be the moment. Yeah. If we break below it and there's no reaction, likely another low. So we will have to watch the support area for white wave 2. We're not there yet. I'll keep you updated once that happens. You'll hear it here. So make sure you subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.